good? Welcome again to another video, man. So today, like you saw by the title, bro, I'm going to show you how I turned the 800 rand into into 700,000, bro, just by using gold, just by using one setup. Yes, man, you heard it, man. Um, it was actually really simple, hey, because using simple strategy, using candlestick signs, using candlestick theory. Those who know it, man, they know it. But anyways, let me just get right into the video. Before we just continue, just make sure to like, share, subscribe, and do all those funny things, man. Show support to the boy, man. You know, the more engagement I get, the more I wanna post some more trade breakdowns and stuff like that. Possibly help you guys also in terms of like getting that winning strategy, you know. So let's get right into it, man. So look at this. What I started with a weekly time frame. Okay, from a weekly time frame, I look at the candlesticks, bro. You know that using a weekly time frame, we look at one candlestick forming each and every week on Monday, right? You can see right there. So I use a simple strategy called Power of Three, bro. Power of Three. It just talks about the accumulation, the manipulation, and the distribution, right? Sorry, and that depends on the order flow or basically the structure that we are being presented with. So as you can see right there, we have gold, right? We have gold. So right, let's just let me just zoom in to show you how I got it. So basically, right, the first week showed me what my range, basically the candlestick that I'm going to be working on. So the second one, like AMD says, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? Fine. The first candlestick will always show you what my range, basically the accumulation, right? Then the second one would have to show me a manipulation, meaning that it has to what basically what we call liquidity or turtle soup, basically into what a key level, right? So I had to identify my key level. Where was my key level? Right there was my key level. The fair value gap. Get the right this yep, this is my fair value gap, right? You can see right there where it respected with the fair value gap. So right now I'm going to be using my range. Let me just zoom in a bit. Okay, alright, so you can see using this range right here. Let me just put it with my horizontal ray. This is my first candlestick, right? This is my first candlestick. Basically, these, if you were to use price action, these are your morning candlesticks, your whatever, but it's not really that deep, right? Okay, the first candlestick, like I said, accumulation. Second, manipulation into what? A key level, which was my weekly fair value gap. Can you see? Meaning that the third candlestick would give me my trade, and I'll only trade the third candlestick. It's simple as that. And you can see that beefy candlestick, man. It gave me what I needed, hey? So I'm going to show you where I actually got my trade. So, like this, if you know the close and open of candlesticks, you use that to your advantage, right? Right there, you can see that this was the close of the candlestick, right? Now, the open was where? Was right there. It went up, it went down, it came back and closed here, right? It opened this price, shot up there, went down there, and then came back and closed here. So meaning that the close of this candlestick, this is where we want to be trading. So meaning that you have to wait for the low of it so that you can basically catch the sniper to the upside, right? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So just by looking at sorry, just by looking at that, just highlight those, bro. Just highlight this just to show you. So basically, by the time that the weekly candlestick, right, comes at this point, lower time frames, it will have already printed out a signal or basically candlesticks that we can use as confirmation to basically buy this candlestick to go take out this range up there. You understand? So I'm going to be using weekly, right? Meaning that I have to use time frame alignment. I'm going to be using weekly. Go to my daily. From a daily, I use my 1 hour. You understand? So looking down here, you can see you refine your entry, and you see, look here. Look here. Can you see what is this? This is a fair value gap, right? You just basically refine your entry. This right here is a fair value gap. It came back inside right there, and this was the range that we were in, right? But you would have entered here, but you would also have entered there. You understand? So what I would have done is look at this candlestick right there. This the candlestick they gave us the basically the liquidity basically into this key level, right? So you're just gonna mark it out. Just mark it out. Oops, sorry. Use my trend line. Yeah, there's my trend line. You just mark it out using your high, using your low. That whole candlestick, right? It creates another range on a lower time frame, okay? But right there, I'm going to be showing you how I turn this simple strategy into something that can make me like lots of money. And it's really simple, hey? Just using liquidity concepts, bro. So you can see right there, just zoom in a bit, right? You can see right there, this is the candlestick that was presented for us to us at when we were trading CPI. Yeah, CPI actually. Oops. Anyways, this is the one that it gave us the Persian to this fair value gap. It was a little wick, just a little biggie wick right there, right? And that's where you actually entered and held, right? And basically just wrote up this. But this is on a daily time frame, okay? Now, my entry was right here. Can you see it right here? This was my entry, but this black line right there. What do you see? Again, a fair value gap on a higher time frame. These are really strong, guys. Don't underestimate fair value gaps on a higher time frame, right? Especially if you know the bullish or the bias, whatever they call it. Basically, like the structure. You just know that if it just taps inside here, it does what? It does basically a continuation to the upside. Simple as that. You understand? But now, since I'm on a daily, I identified this. I use my 1 hour as time frame alignment, right? Okay, so you can see from which point. This is the one that gave us the CPI candle, right? This, and then I was here. I basically entered at that point. The spike gave us it gave us a spike for CPI, then basically went up on a direction. Uh, I decided to basically hold it to that point, but then I got out. You know, I got out, then entered exactly where this point, because this was the fair value gap that I highlighted, right? But if you can look closely inside this fair value gap, what do you see? I see an order block, or other people call it a demand, right? Just use that candlestick right there. You see that the demand came back inside, and that's why I had my entries, right? And then I just decided to hold this, bro. There was nothing more to it. I just decided to hold this, and I entered full margin. Yep, you heard me, bro. I entered full margin. Now, the broker that allowed me to do this, I'm gatekeeping. I don't even lie. I'm gatekeeping, hey? I am gatekeeping. I'm not even gonna lie with this. But that broker, it just allowed me to enter crazy lot sizes and basically just write up. And I got my good profits, bro. And I just exited. Hey, I exited at this point right there, right here. I exited at this point right there, right? And that was it, man. So from this point, you could have seen how much pips you could have got, or basically the rest of reward that I had, just basically from this level right there to there. A nice, a nice amount, right? That was it, man. It was literally so simple. I used higher time frames to confirm my direction, using lower time frames for my entries. And you can see from that, I held that whole candlestick on a weekly. And that was it, man. That was it. Certain candlesticks like these present themselves every time. You know, you just have to be positioned in the right place in the right time and basically take that risk. So that was it, man. That was it. If you enjoyed this, bro, just hit that like. Just hit that like, man. and then hit that subscribe, and then comment down what do you think about this strategy. Do you want more content like this, or should I stay gatekeep? I'm showing you this is the strategy that I'm using. Hey, this is the strategy that I'm using. Literally simple, very 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 simple. Hey, and the nice thing about this, it forms on each and every trading instrument, synthetics, Nasdaq, forex, whatever. As long as it has a chart, you can trade it. Bitcoin, curry, brah. Don't underestimate this, bro. This is what moves the market. Liquidity concepts, bro. But anyways, guys, that's about it. If you guys enjoyed this, you know what to do, man. And I'm out, man. Sheesh.